Hey, everybody, I'm Blake Bourne, Athletic Director at Prattville High School. I'm here with Coach Erica DuBois. Coach, this is the first episode of the Line Checkup powered by Baptist Hospital. Obviously, last year we had Baptist Hospital come on board and we put the logos down on the court. I guess first question for you would be this. We're going to talk about all the great things going on recently as an award. But on Baptist, we are redoing our court right now. I know you've seen a sneak peek of it.
I have.
Don't break Dr. Ferris's heart here because he designed a lot of this court. So not to put you on a spot, but what is your thoughts on the court and what you've seen so far?
No, I will be honest. I can tell you the first thing I noticed. I've always thought our gym looked so dark. It looks so dark. But the court, like with the bright finish and the bright wood, I love it. I love it. It just brightens up everything else. To me, I'm all about my vibes and my feeling. It just gives a really, really good vibe. It's not as drab as it was. So you guys did a great job on it. The girls love it.
Well, I think it's going to be really good. We tried to make it where we lighten the wood.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're right. When you go in our gym, there's a lot of dark tones.
Yes.
Our school colors are dark tones with cardinal and black and all the accents of that. And so lightening the court up, I think, is really cool.
It was.
I thought the lettering and the logo and obviously the Power P and the three-color Power P in the middle is really cool. So we're excited about it.
Yeah.
I hope the girls are excited about it. I know our guys are excited about it. And volleyball, giving them access to kind of the cross courts. And sometimes when you put a lot of lines down, our gym has a lot of lines.
Right.
Because we can play volleyball. We play championship basketball or volleyball, and then we can cut it in two and play volleyball. So sometimes it gets busy. And I thought the best thing about it is I don't know that it's real busy from that standpoint. So we're excited. Obviously, Baptist is on that court as well as a partner of us with Prattville High School Athletics. And so we could not be more excited for the people to see it in the community and getting to play some basketball. And we're playing some basketball now. And one of the reasons we brought you here today is you were just recognized by the Alabama High School Athletic Association, the Class 7A Making a Difference Award. So congratulations to you.
Well, thank you.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it was a shock. It was a true shock. When I got the call from you and Dr. Ferris, I didn't have words. I was just like, oh, okay, thanks. I didn't really know much about it. And then I went back and I read up on it. I knew making a difference, making a difference means that you must be special in someone's life. So that was special to me. But when I went back and I read on it and I saw that you had to be nominated for it, I still to this day don't know who nominated me. You can share that information. But to whoever that was, I just thought that was huge. It was huge that somebody is recognizing like what you do and my true purpose for doing it. And it is to make a difference. It's to make a difference like in each one of those girls' life.
Absolutely. And, it really, that award is not about wins or losses.
Right.
Whether you went 27-0 or 0-27, the idea of that award is like you said, to make a difference. Obviously, we all coach, and coaching is about impacting kids. And in your case, impacting young ladies in any sport. And so, I think amateur athletics, one of the things that you hear all the time in the HSA is this is the last pure form of amateur athletics. This is not college. We don't have NIL. We don't have the transfer portal and things of that nature. We really play the game because we see the benefit from an educational perspective.
Right.
Like you would get an education, whether you're in science or math. We see the benefit of that in our space in athletics. And so clearly to touch and impact kids is something that you've done very well. And I thought your quote was phenomenal, and what's your mission in trying to impact young ladies and young men too, because you see them in the school building as well and trying to help them be the best version of themselves and reach their full potential. They're going to leave us in 4 years.
Exactly.
And they're going to go out into the world. And hopefully something that we've done with them here helps them. And I know you've done that tremendously. And so we are excited for you.
Thank you.
We can't wait. There's going to be a big banquet. And that will be at All-Star Week. Don't know the exact day yet, but we'll go to the Renaissance, and you'll get a chance to be on stage. Yeah. You probably got to speak, so get ready. But no, it is incredible. It is so rare. If you think about Class 7A, I think there's 36 teams in Class 7A.
Wow.
But that's all sports,
right?
And how many kids? We have 2,000 kids in our school. We multiply that by 40. It's 80,000 kids, and probably I don't know how many teams, but to be the individual selected is an incredible accomplishment. And so congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was overwhelming. And the love I've received afterwards has just been overwhelming. And, even some of the kids that I have coached, and I have coached guys because I was coaching track and field, like to get text messages or some kind of message on Facebook from guys that I coached 4 years ago on a track and be like, Coach D, you deserved it. Like, you changed my life. That is huge to me. When I say overwhelming, it's in a great way. But I was honestly reading text messages and crying because you don't realize how huge just your day-to-day is going through with these kids. Like, you don't realize how huge that impact is because you're just doing what you do, what you've been called to do and what you love, until they come and say, Coach D, you changed my life. Or so it was huge to receive that award. I mean, it was really, really a big deal to me.
Yeah, and it is. I think it's probably the highest honor. I mean, there's a reason they have this at the summer conference, which is the highlight of the Athletic Association's kind of year in.
Yeah.
And so to be selected for that is incredible. We could not be more happy. I ate lunch with Mr. Barrington today, and we talked about that, Director of Athletics for the county, and just the accomplishment and the level of recognition that you have received as a part of that is incredible. So congratulations to all of us. We can't wait to celebrate with you in July at the Renaissance for the banquet. It'll be an incredible night. We're looking forward to it. Let's talk a little bit about basketball now. So, I guess the perception, if you're, at home, a lot of people don't realize that our endeavors are really 12-month endeavors. School ended, and yet this is probably one of the busier times of the year for our basketball girls. We're starting to get cranked up, and I went and saw you guys this morning. You probably didn't even see me in the gym, but you were working a dribbling station on one end. Yeah. We had another shooting drill going on. Yeah. We were utilizing chairs and making, the best of our situation with our gym. First off, we've been at Prattville Kindergarten. Mm-hmm. If you have not seen Prattville Kindergarten lately, just complete transformation of the court and the gym facility there. Talk a little bit about that and how that's been for you.
Oh, it's beautiful. When I walked in, it was the first thing I noticed. I was in there first. And when I walked in, it was a shock because I used to coach Parks and Rec. I would help my dad coach Parks and Rec. And, the kindergarten's always been the kindergarten. It's kind of like, But when I walked in, I was like, oh, wow. I mean, it really looks like a true upgrade. Yeah. And it seems like everybody's taking it serious because everybody's taking care of it. And I love that. Like, for me, I love that. When we get something new, like, we need to take care of it. And I love that when the girls walked in and they saw it, I didn't say a word after our workouts, but I heard them, hey, get your trash, get your bottles. And, everybody making sure it was taken care of. And I don't think people realize that, when you do instill or give things like that to our youth, it gives them a certain sense of pride. It gives them that feeling of, okay, like, we earned this, we're doing this, even at the kindergarten gym, and now we're going to take care of that. So I love to see that. When I walked in, I loved it, but I could tell they loved it even more.
Yeah, and I have a picture on my phone. So I have a 6-year-old who was at the kindergarten this year, and so we went through the process of making a move in the middle of the year. I went over and had a meeting with Coach Letkins, our boys soccer coach, back in December one day. We were preseason meeting or whatever. And I took a picture of my kid, happened to be in PE, and so I snapped a picture on my phone. Well, I've referenced that picture some with some of the other coaches because that gym is done a 180, a 360. Yeah. I mean, it is not even comparable to what it was. The floor has been completely sanded, completely stripped down. I put a post up the other day about basketball tryouts. I mean, just night and day. I don't even know if that's is accurate and descriptive of what that facility is. I mean, it is a legitimate first-class court. The county is going to continue to work on bleachers, and I think we're going to do some renovations there. Our hope is that we can play some games in there. Like, I could see us having a basketball tournament here where now we have legitimate, true, multiple venues to where we can play, games at the kindergarten.
100%.
And that's a great facility.
Yes,
and we can play at the high school, and we can it's great a way to make money and support our programs from a revenue perspective.
Oh, yeah.
We already have cheerleaders that are practicing down there some. It alleviates the usage on our gym here. In your situation next fall or next winter, there's going to be nothing wrong, in my opinion. I think you would agree to this, that, the biggest problem sometimes in athletics with one gym is we've got a ninth grade team, a JV team, a boys team, and then we got JV girls varsity. That's 5 teams for one gym. Well, now we have a space where at 3 o'clock, while we may have to travel 3 miles, we can still be in a really good court, a really good setup to where it no longer means that because you play basketball, you got to be out practicing at 10 o'clock at night.
Yes. And, that's the first thing I thought about. That's the first thing I thought about when you and I talked, and you were like, hey, we can really utilize this gym. First thought was, oh, wow, I don't have to have these young girls getting in cars at 9, 10 o'clock,
Absolutely.
So that, I love it.
Well,
I love it.
And, think about it academically. I mean, if you're practicing until 8 or 9 o'clock at night,
exactly,
in November and December, that's around exam time, and you got to figure out, can I really practice for 2 hours, get ready to go play an area game, or do I got to cut them loose because we got a math final?
Right.
So no, it's a great facility, and I'm excited that we're getting to utilize it this summer. That is really appreciative to Mr. Camara, Mr. Barrington, obviously the superintendent, Board of Education. to putting an emphasis in helping with that facility and utilizing it for all of our athletes. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
What are your take? How far? I mean, I know we got a summer play date coming up at Shelton State. We got tryouts are now through. I think I counted 24, 25 girls, which I think is a big number compared to your roster in the past, isn't it? I know that's more than maybe you've kept before.
It is. I actually have 20, and then my girls that have just graduated, they still come get work before they go to college. This is the biggest number I've ever had.
Yeah.
The biggest number I've ever had. And one thing I'm amazed by, I always say I don't have to do tryouts really because I always have summer workouts. So they basically cut themselves because I know how my summer workouts are. But this is the first year not one girl has given up, not one girl has given in. And they're all young, I will say. I'm starting over. I'm genuinely starting over. But the young groups that are coming up, I am amazed by. I'm amazed by their grit, their tenacity. Like, they really fight through. And they're out there grunting and screaming, but they fight through. I've never seen this type of fight in a group that I've ever coached since I've been coaching at Prattville High. Yeah. So that's special. It's special to see. And like I said, the numbers, that's also special. It's going to be a growing process, but with this group, I'm excited about it.
How many games will y'all play this summer?
So this summer we'll be at Shelton next Friday. So we'll have 3 games there, and then we'll go to the Alabama camp the week after, and we'll have 3 games there also.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So that's good. I mean, to play 6 games over the course of summer allows you probably to play a lot of people and get tape on them and all of that. Maybe the last question I will ask, and it kind of plays into your roster. I know you got a bigger roster this year. I think we've got 4 girls that have transitioning from Autogaville. Across all of our sports, we have kids, obviously, from Autogaville that are playing football now. We've got them, competing right now today with our men's basketball program. We had some Autogaville students that are running cross country, which I think is awesome. So we've got them really, we've got about 40 or 50 kids coming to the school. I'd love to just hear your perspective on how that process is. Obviously, Autogaville's been a great basketball program. My wife was a head coach at Marbury for 5 years, and I remember playing the county tournament at Autogaville and just getting smoked, thinking, well, hey, we're at 5A and we're playing on 1A and we get beat by 40, and so great basketball traditionally, and I know those girls are going to be a big impact to your program. Talk about them a little bit, how that transition has been.
I'll start off by saying I'm just excited to have them. I'm so excited to have them. And the word was at the beginning, they didn't feel. Now, this is because they've seen Prattville girls do Final Fours, 2 back-to-back Final Fours. They've had to play us in the Autauga County tournaments. So they know the tempo and they know how, Prattville girls normally play. So when they first came in, they were nervous, and they were honest with me, and they didn't think they could play with the girls. They did not think they could play up and down the court like anything. I don't think we're on that level. One thing I always knew, Autauga girls are tough. They are tough, and I can coach tough any day. So when they came in, they were nervous. They were a little timid. It's different for them. It's a lot of work. They found a few muscles they didn't know that they had. But I had 2 come up to me, and she told me, and this is a young lady who's going to the 9th grade next year, and she said, Coach, this is hard. This is really, really hard. She said, but I'm not giving up. She said, I'm not giving up. I'm going to give you 100%. I had another young lady come to me. She's like, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to give you 101 every day. And that, to me, was just huge because I know this is like beyond a foreign language to them. And I see them struggling, and I see them pushing through. And every day they leave with the most positive attitude I've ever seen. So I have a 9th grader. She'll be a 9th grader coming in. I have 2 that'll be 9th grade coming in, and 2 that'll be seniors coming in. I do have a 9th grader that could make an impact on varsity right now. She doesn't know it. But through the summertime, she's going to make an impact because they have bought in. They have bought in, and I think now, we're 3 days into summer workouts, I think now they see, oh, wow, we could play with these girls. Not only can we play with these girls, we might be able to dominate a little bit of 7A. So I just love to see the growth. I love to see the development, and I love to see their confidence build.
Well, and it's that way in all sports. We have some impact football players that are going to play for Prattville High School this fall that played at Autogaville, and you can see it in the spring game. I mean, some of the things that happened there. I think Coach Carr is really excited about that. I know we're excited at the school. Right. We had a great visit. I mean, we had those students out, and we got to do a little mini pep rally in the front of school, and we're excited about having those students transition
Yes.
to our campus.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be great for our community. I think it's going to be great athletically. And it's going to allow us to continue to even build our programs and compete at higher levels. And so I'm excited for all the students. You know, we've had transfers and, Toggable students and open enrollment in our school district. It is a great time to be a Prattville Lion. There's a lot of great things going on here. And, Coach, we are excited, and I appreciate you being the first guest.
Well, thank you for letting me be the first.
So this is something that we want to continue to do. This is, for me, it's going into our second year, and so we want to continue to take strides in talking to our coaches and getting updates. And so, we're here in the Dixie Country Studios, I guess, with Stacey Mills filming, and a great set. And we're going to continue to do this, and we'll be in touch periodically to talk about your sports and the great things going on. All of our sports here have great things happening. I mean, you can look across the scope of what's going on at Prattville High School, and there's exciting updates to facilities, and there's great rosters, and players are getting offers left and right in all sports. And so we're going to try to accentuate that and bring that to you as best we can for the 25-26 school year. So with that being said, Coach, wish you luck this summer when you go to Southern Union. We can't wait to be with you in a few weeks in July. And congratulations from all of us at Prattville High School on winning the Class 7A AHSA Making a Difference Award.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Stacey. Love you so much.
All right. Well, go Lions. We'll catch you in a few weeks. This is Erica DuBois. I'm Blake Boren. We will see you shortly.